Hey everybody, welcome back to another video from Blue Camel Fishing. This is the first video of the 2023 season this year. We've got some really cool stuff planned, so hopefully you smash that subscribe button, follow along all year long. In this video, we are going to show you guys how to install a carpet graphic on your bass boat. All the graphics that I have on my boat all come from the same company. It is Decals. It's an online company, super easy to work with. If you're like me and you fish in all kinds of conditions, rain, try to stay out of snow, the hot sun, everything like that, you got to make sure that you have your graphic put on properly or it will peel up and then it'll start to tear and it looks like crap. You got to rip it off. If you want your graphic to last as long as your bass boat, you've got a couple of steps you got to follow. First, you're going to vacuum the area. Second, you're going to make sure that everything's even and centered. Then you're going to go back over it with duct tape. You're going to peel it up, make sure you get all the little fibers out of the carpet, and that way when you put the graphic down, it's going to stay and it's going to adhere really well. That way when you're out in the rain or snow or sleet or however you decide to fish with this boat, your graphic is going to stay there for the life of your boat. All right, so this is the graphic that we're going to be putting on today. A little bit of branding. So I'm going to show you how I got this placement real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and start the process. So follow along, and hopefully your graphics that you do purchase will last a long time and stay very good for you. All right, so the first step in this process is you want to figure out exactly where you want to put your graphic. In this case, we're going to use the little tape measure. We're going to measure from the edge of this rod locker to this rod locker, and we're going to take a center. All right, first step of this, you're going to grab a tape measure. You want to measure to center everything on your boat. So for mine, I'm starting at the edge of this rod locker and coming across to this rod locker, and I'm at 21 inches. So now you're going to take a half of that, and we're going to put a little piece of tape at 10 and a half. All right, got your tape measure out, just put a little piece of tape right there, pick a side of the tape, put that right on 10 and a half inches. Now you're going to take your graphic, figure out where the center is on your graphic. Center of this graphic is 16 inches, so we're looking at 8 inches. 8 inches is right on the edge of the O. So we'll set it like that. And then real quick, you're just going to double check the edge of your graphic to your rod locker. Make sure it's exactly the same. 2 3/4, 2 3/4, so that's centered. And then up and down, left or right, however you want to do it, that's completely up to you. Now that you have that all set, you're going to take another little piece of tape and just kind of mark where the edge of it is. Another little piece on the other side to mark the edge. Now you can remove your graphic and start the next step. All right, for the next step, it's just a shop vac. You can use your wife's vacuum cleaner, whatever you want to use. I like the shop vacs. You're going to vacuum the area, probably way more than you should, right? And then we'll get into the step after that. So let's get that going. Now that it's vacuumed, you're going to turn around and get yourself some duct tape. Pull out a piece that's bigger than the graphic that you want to use. Make sure you have sticky side down, and you're just going to start putting the tape down. Push it into your carpet, and then peel it back up. you'll get probably 2 pulls out of each piece of tape. And you're using this just to get all the little fibers off of the carpet. All that extra yuck that's on there that the vacuum will never get. Get yourself another piece of tape and then keep repeating the process until you cover the entire area. Like I said, 2 pulls, maybe 2 pulls on each one is all you really want to get out of it. And the stickiness and the duct tape starts to go away. You don't get the same effects of pulling it if it's all jacked up. And then come right back from the bottom. We're going to repeat this process probably 3 or 4 times until the tape comes up and you don't really have a lot on there. All right. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to take our new graphic. We're going to place it and make sure that we got it exactly where we want it. And then we'll show you how to get it apart and get it on straight. Using your tape, you can kind of line it up where you want it. And you're just going to grab that tape measure one more time. You want to double check those marks. This is off. So I got 2 3/4, 2 3/4. So now we're pretty much good. Now we're going to take one more little piece of tape on either side. It's going to be your final one. There's a bunch of ways you can do this. You can peel it by pieces. I usually peel the entire graphic. I've also been a carpenter for 25 years. So my eye is usually better than in the level. Now just remember, if you do it this way, as soon as this thing touches down, that's it. Line it up where you want it. Move your tape. You can also double check it this way. Move your tape from the side. You're just going to press it down. And that's your graphic. Your new graphic's in. That's all it takes. I would wait, give it a little while before you go ahead, start stepping on it and fishing on it. Keep pushing it down a little bit more. You want the glue to have a chance to really grab into the fibers. But that thing's never going to move, even in a high traffic spot like this. I've got my buddy Rich that you guys have all seen on the back, and that Triton sticker hasn't moved. So if you like the video, you like the content, give us that thumbs up, leave us a comment, see if you want anything else like this. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the little notification bell so you can see whenever we post a new video. It has been slow lately, so haven't really had a chance to get out fishing. All right, so until the next time, thank you for watching.